Hello and welcome to another Arki's video and to an old daily race at Miyabi in the karts. I am not at home at the moment and cannot play the current races or do the current time trials on Gran Turismo 7, but I've had this one laying around for a while, and this was recorded on the very last evening of this daily race, and I entered it for the first time, did 2 races, didn't expect anything, had around 30 seconds of warm-up, so came in completely unprepared, and it was surprisingly fun and very chaotic as well. So we're going to have a look at the highlights from those 2 races, and if you are enjoying the content, please feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. Let's jump straight into this one. So as mentioned, no warm-up whatsoever, we are jumping straight in. We're starting from the back, and straight away we have to go around P10, who wasn't starting at all. We've got a couple of drivers, maybe they are dropping back on purpose or something else happened. We are right behind Mika Derek, which is also German Kiwi, who's always fast on race A. I cannot really keep up at the moment, but in this case I'll just pull the excuse that this is my first race. So we're just trying to hang on. We've only got 1 braking zone in this one. We're going through the S's. This is just flat out in the karts. In other road cars you need to lift off, and they can actually be a bit tricky. So we only have to brake a tiny bit for this one. Shortly onto the brakes, make sure the kart doesn't run away from you. It's very easy to get too much oversteer, but I am playing on the controller, and to be fair, I think the karts are fairly manageable on the controller. I know they can be a bit of a nightmare when you are on a wheel, but we survived lap 1. We are going to jump ahead in this one, and at the end of lap 2 we do have a very unlucky driver. As you see, someone spin off into the right side of the track and completely destroy themselves. And let's just go back and have a look at what really happened there, and this turned out to be a really big nightmare for this poor driver. And even though it's easy to have a bit of fun on behalf of someone else, I can assure you this will come and bite me in my rear later on in this one. But you can see they simply couldn't get the kart pointed in the right direction, and once they got going, you can see the rest of the race was far ahead, and they decided to just leave this one. So we are jumping back into our own race. We are at lap 5 now, and you can see I'm struggling just to keep up with the leading group at the moment. They have clearly been doing more of these than I have, but we just try to hang on. We are going to jump ahead a tiny bit once again. We are at the end of lap 7, another unlucky driver ahead of me, and this ended up being a rather close one, and this was also foreshadowing what was going to happen a bit later. We are now up to P4, and considering this is the first race, this was going okay, but we are just hanging on to the podium positions up ahead, and maybe if one of those drivers crashed before the finish line, we could be lucky. We have, as expected, German Kiwi in the lead, and let's see what's going to happen. We are coming into the one and only braking zone, and I just need to keep this together. We are almost at the end of the race, but unfortunately you'll see me spinning out as well. So I'm going to lose some positions, and that's what I get from making fun of that other driver getting stuck in the pit lane. So we finished that first race in P7, and we are jumping straight into the second and final race. I only did those 2 races. I haven't set a qualifying time still. The slipstream was so strong here anyway, so you might as well just start from the back. So we are hanging on the best we can, and I think we're just going to stay on board throughout the first lap. I'm behind Heinz Burger in front of me, who is in VR. This kart race, or any kart race, are usually good fun in VR. You really feel the immersion sitting in the kart in VR. We are coming into, once again, the one and only braking zone. I'm running really wide into that corner, and maybe I lost a bit of time, but I'm still hanging on to the group. We are actually getting rather close to the German driver ahead, so close that I tried to go for a move, but you can see you just need to stay in the slipstream. It's rather silly that even in these tiny karts we've got that strong slipstream. We are completely sending into this corner, and we are really closing in on the group, and it's getting a bit tight, and we are really close to the French driver ahead. I'm trying to tuck into the slipstream behind Heinz Burger, and let's see if we can keep it together. Let's just try to bump them a bit. I don't want to try to overtake, we just want to catch up to the group ahead, and we've got some stuff happening over there. Someone's on the grass, and you can see that basically just gets pushed off the track. Not the best thing to see, but maybe it wasn't intentional. Anyway, we are still alive, and we are at the end of lap 3, and yeah, we've got some contact happening in front of us. This is like being in a bunch of angry bees. Also the sound of these karts, and we've got karts everywhere. We are still alive. We are going to start lap 4. I think we are also going to jump ahead a tiny bit. We're coming into the infamous braking zone once again, and this time I don't think we are all going to survive this one. It's getting a bit tight, and I know I've got someone on my inside, and I really try to keep it tight, and we saw someone spinning. We are going to have a look. Did I cause any contact? No, we didn't touch each other, but we both tried our best, and unfortunately the British driver lost control over the kart in that instance. We saw Heinz Burger leave us as well, so now we are up into, or maybe still in P5, I cannot remember. We are jumping up and down the positions a bit, but we are keeping it together. We are close behind the 4 leading karts, and we've got someone on my outside behind me. Let's just keep it tight if we can, and I think, yeah, now I've definitely got someone. Whoa, that was close. Woo! Anyway, we survived, and now we are somehow up into P4. We are jumping to the final lap now. So if something can happen between the karts in front of me, I might get lucky, but we'll see. I might get unlucky as well. As you saw in the previous race, they are really close together. They are fighting, and I am a bit behind them. So if something is going to happen, I could get lucky and pick up some pieces. We'll see. We're coming into the corner, the one corner with the braking zone. They all survive for now, but right at the very end we had some stuff going on, so suddenly we are up into P2. We are really close to actually winning that race, but we finished in P2, and those 2 races were surprisingly fun to do. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.